Hi, everyone. So, today is an exciting day for me. It's the release of my very first book. So, I wanted to take a few minutes to explain what it's about and why I think you should buy it. Over the past 5 or 6 years, social media has come to dominate our world. Almost everyone is on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or something similar, and many of us spend hours a day idly scrolling without considering what this is doing to us. Now, this is not me preaching from my high horse. I am just as guilty at times. So, when I started to write this book, I was becoming increasingly concerned about the effect this was having on our brains, on our ability to communicate with each other, and on the state of our politics and our political discourse. It's no secret that we've become more and more divided as social media has taken up more and more of a role in our lives. Filter bubbles and echo chambers have pushed us further and further into our own little tribes and information silos and further apart. These were the ideal conditions for some predatory disaster capitalists to take advantage of. That doesn't mean that there was not some legitimate reasons for wanting to leave the EU. It simply means that we as a country were ripe for the picking. Everyone seems to think that censorship is the most powerful tool that social media companies have. But I believe that the sheer amount of data that they collate on each and every one of us, combined with the ability to micro-target adverts based on our likes, our dislikes, and our personalities, with no oversight or regulation, is far more dangerous. This is a weaponized propaganda machine in the wrong hands. Now, the Brexit campaign saw a split in our ruling class between those who believed that they could profit more outside of the EU and those who believed that our economy was better off remaining inside the EU. That is, in my opinion, what caused the establishment civil war. The campaign, dominated by dark ads, bots, trolls, disinformation, and lies online, may have been based around the ideas of sovereignty, immigration, and taking back control. But the reality is that a bunch of wealthy donors wanted to escape the pesky EU red tape. They wanted to free Britain from the sorts of worker, consumer, and environmental protections that the EU has laid down over the past few decades. By throwing off the shackles of Europe, they could push forward an extreme brand of free market neoliberalism that would mean more privatization, more cuts to public services, and far less constraint on corporate power. To achieve this, they used social media to pour petrol on fires already burning in our public discourse, and to exploit a divided and austerity-ravaged society. The reality is that we will continue to suffer as the establishment profit. Brexit will not improve the lives of ordinary people. In fact, there is a high probability that it is going to make most of us poorer for the foreseeable future. Worst of all, despite this perfect case study in the power and danger of social media to divide and manipulate a population and our political conversation, we have done absolutely nothing to stop it happening again. So, if it sounds like I'm talking some sense, then I think you should order Brexit, the Establishment Civil War. It's out today.